Alright everyone, it's been a busy week in the world of the Avengers. We've had its full official launch and everybody is getting stuck into the campaign, and on top of that we've got a ton of new information and news to cover. So in today's video we're covering known issues and bugs, the latest development team insights into the heroes, as well as a behind the scenes look at the making of the game. We've got all that and more, so if you're new here and want to stay up to date with all the latest news, guides and everything Avengers, please hit subscribe, give us a like down below too, and on that, let's get into it. As with any new game release these days, bugs and issues come out of the woodwork straight away, and with a game this size, there's plenty. Fortunately, the team at Crystal Dynamics are on top of it, and are aware of a number of issues impacting players on all platforms. Megan, who is the senior community and social media manager, recently took to Twitter and Reddit to put a lengthy post together listing a number of known issues and workarounds where possible to try and negate the impact to players. These range from players falling out the map to locked cosmetic outfits. I'm sure there are plenty of more issues than these listed in the post, and I personally have only had one major full game crash on the final mission, which required me to restart the game. But other than a few graphical tearing issues, there have been very minor in my experience. But I'll be interested to hear what issues you've had, if any, down in the comments. Moving on, there's a new Art of the Game book coming out soon, which will look at a breakdown of the character designs and locations throughout the game. It's also got some screenshots and images of the upcoming areas and characters, so be sure to grab that one if you want more Avengers in your life. Next up, we also had the final 3 blog posts of the Assembling Marvel's Avengers, where we get a deep dive into what the dev team went through in creating all of the heroes for the launch. These cover Iron Man, Hulk and Kamala, and you may have missed these as they pretty much finished up these blogs during the crazy launch period. So if you've been reading the previous entries which we covered last week, then these ones are worth checking out too, especially with the work they put into creating Kamala Khan, who is the newest hero in the MCU. Next up, Marvel recently released episode 1 of a series looking at the making of the game, with a behind the scenes look at the development of Marvel's Avengers and how they dealt with the upheaval caused by the pandemic. I always love these insights at the work that goes into making video games, with this one being no different. I'll leave a link down below to the full video. Finally, if you haven't already discovered, there is exotic tier loot in the game. I've seen a number of pieces knocking around which seem to be hero specific with very powerful perks and stat combinations. Let me know if you've got any so far, but they seem to be super rare endgame drops, so if you want some, go get grinding. So there we go, a quick news roundup covering all the latest from the world of the Avengers. If you're new and haven't subscribed already, do the thing, and also give us a rating down below too. This is all free and an easy way to support me and the content I make. Sound off in the comments with your best item of loot you've found so far in the game too. We've got plenty of Avengers guides and builds coming up, so stay tuned for more. That's it for this one though, so on that, and as always, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.